Well, hello there. How are you?
Hey, it's great to see you, Shab, and
Good
it's
to see you.
wonderful to see that you have a family also where your wife is doing these fabulous projects with the UN, and you're doing fabulous projects around the world. You're an example and an inspiration.
Well, thank you very much. So now you want to tell me your name, which club you're from, and what you serve also on your district level and club.
Okay, so I'm Arthur Kanegis, and I'm a member of the Rotary E Club of World Peace, District 5330. And my wife and I live in Playa La Misión, Mexico, and we are a global family. I'm global with the E Club of World Peace going all over the world,
Right.
and she's local doing an incredible job of working with other Rotarians to totally turn around the local community. And what she's been able to achieve is inspirational. So I'd love to tell you both about the local side and the global, okay?
Yeah.
All right, so on the local side, when we first moved to this little pueblo, near this little pueblo in Mexico called La Misión, they didn't even have a high school. Kids couldn't finish the sixth grade because they didn't have money for books
Right.
or for uniforms, and they would just the girls would get pregnant, the guys would pour concrete. But because the women got together, mostly women, and organized these Becca scholarships, they were able to start getting these kids in school. They were able to get a high school built. They were able to transform the community to where we now have over 150 university graduates from this little community that had no hope of education.
Right.
And we have an incredible success story, and that is that one of the young women that we gave a scholarship to, Jessica, when she was let's see, this was back in about 2003. She ended up going to the university. She ended up turning her life around, and she ended up having a son. And the son has an amazing story. Well, first of all, he became one of the folkloric dancers who was invited to Disneyland to do these incredible Mexican dances. But he was also just accepted with a full scholarship to Yale, so we now have people working to help him. The scholarship's paying for him, but we need to get tickets for him. We need to get together with other Rotarians and provide support because this will then pass on to even more generations. It's kind of what Gordon McKinley talked about here in the program about how he told a little story of investing in education with a girl and how that went on generationally.
Right.
And this is an inspiring example where we turned a community that had no care of education into one that's a magnet for one of the best education areas in Baja, Mexico.
So, how do you think our role as an adult in Rotary affects the young generation for generations to come and for our service to come?
Well, I think this is one of the perfect examples of how we do that. And one of the things that I'm doing is I also from the global level I'm a filmmaker, as you probably know,
Yeah.
and I made a movie called The World Is My Country, charts with Martin Sheen, and uh, the movie is incredibly inspiring. It's going out on public broadcasting stations across the United States. We have Rotary sponsorships, and if you go to theworldismycountry.com / Rotary, you'll see the spot for Rotary People of Action. That's going to go out to millions of people with this film, and we're inviting people to join and be sponsors of helping this get out there. And it's just such an important story because Rotary has always been an organization that rises above borders, that works worldwide. We don't distinguish, here's a line, we can't go over that's them and that's us. We're all in it together with the four-way test where we really connect with the whole world. And this is an inspirational movie to help inspire the world to move above the nationalism and separation and division to really realize that we are citizens of one beautiful planet and that if we act that way, the seemingly impossible problems become solvable.
So, so from your stories, we can tell that from little action of kindness, we are creating little piece by piece, and we're creating a big piece.
Right, right.
So, 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 you know, although it's one-on-one sometimes, but also that one person, in my eyes, by the time they're adult, they can create, or family-wise, between 10 and 20 people. So
Absolutely.
now, are we changing individuals or are we changing communities?
Well, I think that's a great question. The young man I mentioned, Dario, is 16, and he was a little trepidatious about going out to Yale. He's been in this isolated little community, and now he's suddenly going to be going to something completely strange and new and different. And the whole community of La Mission was so excited by that, and it really is an example of what you said, because it really does uh, bring together the whole community. He'll touch other lives. Other young people there are so inspired. Wow, if Dario can do it, maybe we can do it. And so we took this sleepy little town, transformed it into having over 150 university graduates and their doctors and their lawyers and their all kinds of things that never would have happened if there hadn't been this spark. So now, well, the women started this before the Rotary Club of La Mission, but now they're in the Rotary Club of La Mission, where they have a Rotary Scholarship Program, and we're inviting people to come join in that Rotary Scholarship Program, not only to help to help other Darios, future Darios, and so yes, this is a great opportunity. If you look up the Rotary Club of La Mission, or you can just contact me, or just contact my wife, Molly, at futurewave.org. This is the wave of the future. We can help young people to turn their lives and turn their communities and turn the world around.
Yeah. Well, I love your energy. I think peace starts with a smile, and your smile and your energy really carries on a long way. I want to congratulate you on all you do, and we are honored and privileged to be serving together.
Well, thank you, and I love being with you at the Rotary International Conference in Calgary.
Yeah.
You did a beautiful job, and you may have seen the Rotary E Club booth that I put together there, where we had all the wonderful projects the E Club is doing around the world, and we also had another project of mine that's called Bully Proof, and Bully Proof is a 10-step conflict resolution program that spells the acronym Bullyproof and has animal totems, animals that kids can play in puppet shows and a rap and roll opera, and they can take it. They can be having fun and learn conflict resolution skills.
Well, that's awesome. Thank you again.
All right. Well, thank you for all you
We
do,
look forward
and
to
look
see
forward
you
to
on
it.
the road of service.
Yes. Okay. And
Well,
then
thank you.
this afternoon we'll be doing a podcast with Gordon McAnally at 4:30. So maybe you can join us there.
Yeah, I have a great interview.
Wonderful. All righty.